Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends. Welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, sir, that's St. Charles, Missouri, in the Missouri part of the state. Yes. Okay. Hey, this is vlog number 940, making this Thursday, September 29th, 2016. Got a couple of happy birthdays, one going out to Nick Flucht and one to Bev Morris. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nick and Bev. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Cha-cha-cha. Whoa, cha-cha-cha. All right. Hey, I'm going to drop her down here and do a couple of announcements. We got the 14th Annual Augusta Bottoms Beer Festival. Now, this is a paid event. There you go. It's a paid event. And, well, generally I do not do do any commentary on the paid events, but you might get yourself down there. It starts on the 1st, and the Augusta Brewing Company is going to be sponsoring it. Starts from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., so that's noon to 5. Location, Augusta Brewery Company, 5521 Water Street, Augusta, Missouri. Advanced admission is $30 a ticket. Gate tickets, $35 at the gate. Alrighty. Anyway, let's see. Ticket sales include free beer tasting, live music, and commemorative glass. Food by Augusta Brewing Company, and music by Schmidt and Grin. So, more than 30 breweries will be in attendance. So, if you like the beer and you like a drinking it, well, by golly, get yourself out to Augusta, Missouri. All right, hey, and then again, on the 1st and 2nd of October, we're going to have the Renaissance Festival still going on. The St. Louis Renaissance Festival is a long-standing event that brings the adventure, excitement, and spirit of the Renaissance. Travel back into a time as you step into the beautiful wooded 16th century French village that we call Petit Léon. Thrill to the exploits of jousting knights on thundering steeds. Roam the village shops for unique crafts, and as our artisans demonstrate period skills like blacksmithing and woodworking. Delight in comedy, music, magic, and more on our 9 stages of non-stop entertainment. Festivals feast on delicious food and drink from the far reaches of the globe, and interact with the colorful villagers, noblemen, peasants, and characters of ages past. That's right, children will love the petting zoo, and games and the daily free activities. Adults will enjoy beer, wine, and more at our 3 thematic pubs. There is truly something for everyone at the St. Louis Renaissance Festival. Huzzah. Yes, huzzah. That there festival is, by the way, located at Rotary Park in Wentzville. So that would be 2577 West Meyer Road, Wentzville, Missouri, 63385. So, if you would like to head on out there for this weekend, festivities go on out, and then you'll have another weekend, October, 2 more weekends of it, because it wraps up on October 16th. So, that would be 15 and 16, which would be my birthday day and the 16th. Okay, that being said, I'm slightly losing sight here because my blood pressure has dropped out. I'm not going to say anything about that, but that's what it's doing and slowly getting worse. Let's see, that's not what I wanted to do after all. Let's see, that's what I want to do. I want to check my time frame. see how much time I got going. Can't read it. I've been at this for 5 whole minutes. Okay. Anyway, I was going to speak about something, but I don't remember what it was exactly. I know yesterday I was talking about fishing down there at the not Callaway Fork Road, but what was that road? Oh yeah, Hafer Bridge Road. And speaking of Hafer Bridge Road, let me tell you about Hafer Bridge Road. Hafer Bridge Road was an exciting place to go, and well, we had our fair share of daredevils back in the day. Well, Hafer Bridge Road was crowned quite a bit. And well, at this one point in time, a friend of mine happened to be driving his 1973 Gremlin. And well, he was going down Hafer Bridge Road, and he got to the side crown of the road betwixt the ditch and the road surface. And well, when he did, he slid his radiator right back up smack against his fan, and that stopped the engine right away quick. And he whacked his head on the stern wheel. Now, after that, the back window of the back hatch glass of the Gremlin slapped up against the back of that there car, and it was shattered. So what we ended up with there was a cracked windshield, fan through the radiator, squashed rocker panel, and shattered back glass. Well, I tell you what, my friend, he weren't much on repairing things by himself, and so he sold me that car for $75. Well, I tell you what, this was back in 1982. Yeah, I think 1982. And well, at that point in time in my life, I was in automotive mechanics, but I'd already knew some things about fixing and preparing cars prior to that. So what I done was I bought that there vehicle. Then I went out there to Taylor's Junkyard. Yes, sir, Taylor's Junkyard used to be located out on St. Charles Rock Road, way out on the Rock Road, where the old Olympic Theater used to be. I believe that's the Rock Road. Is that correct? I know you took 70 to Kings Highway, and you went south on Kings Highway until you got, it was not the Rock Road. It was Natural Bridge, maybe? No, I don't remember. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to look it up because I'm not going to sit around here guessing on it all day. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, I guess I got to turn my mouse clicker on before I do that. All right. Well, turns out I was correct. It's 6898 St. Charles Rock Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63133. Yes, sir, Taylor's Auto Salvage. Go to sleep. Somehow or another, I got my voice thing turned on, and, well, I didn't want it on. It started typing out everything I was saying. I remember how I jumped on here to get onto my a website to find it. Anyway, yes, sir, they buy cars and stuff. I told you about them because at one point in time, I had that Ford Torino, the one that I wrecked. And, well, a friend of mine wrecked, but I was in it at the time, the one that taught me not to wear seat belts. That automobile accident. The one that saved my life. Anyway, so, that being said, that's Taylor's Junkyard. Well, I went out to Taylor's Junkyard, and I had bought myself that radiator. Now, I wanted to buy me a windshield, but they wouldn't let me allow me to buy the windshield. So, I said, why can't you let me buy the windshield? They said too many of them get broken. And I said, well, what do you do with the glass? They said, well, we sell it to B&B Auto Glass over off, I don't know what it was, Goodfellow, over off of Goodfellow. And I said, Goodfellow? He said, yeah. So I called up B&B Auto Glass. And I says, hey, what do y'all charge me for a windshield for my 73 Ford Gremlin? No, Ford. My 73 AMC Gremlin. 73 AMC Gremlin. Anyway, they said, well, we'll charge you $75. How do you want that? And I said, well, I was over at Taylor's, and I found one that was, had the, tint at the top of it. The blue tinting. They said, okay, that sounds like the one we'll go get. So they went and they got me that windshield, and they brought it over, and I took my car in, and they installed that windshield. So I had me a car for $75, I had me a windshield for $75, and I had me a radiator for $25. Now, the only thing I was lacking was the back glass, and so I went out to Cottleville Junkyard. Yes, sir, Cottleville Junkyard had all kinds of stuff there, too. So, what I purchased out at Cottleville Junkyard was the back glass. That cost me $10. Now, the only problem I really didn't like about having that back glass was no, I take that back. That car actually had a good push rod to hold that glass up. There are them cars out there that don't have that good shock absorber to raise the, to hold your trunk lids open with your back glass on a hatchback. Lots of them don't have that. Come to find out, you can pick one up over to AutoZone and or any of those other fast auto places like that where they got parts, generic part places. Anyway, that being said, I put myself together a car for about, well, let's see, let's do the math. Wake up. Start calculator. Let's see. Click cancel. Go to sleep. Let's see, that's $75. Oh, got to turn that back on. $75 plus $75 plus $25 plus $10 equals $185. So I now, at this point in time, had me an $185 car. But I did not have the gravel rocker panel on it. Did I care? Not necessarily. So, I never did get one. By the way, the fan blade, I got that at Taylor's also with the same $25 they threw that in. So, actually, it was like $20 for the radiator and $5 for the fan, so fan blade. So anyway, that worked out in my behalf. Well, sounds like I need a drink of water, doesn't it? Well, I think I'll just get one. H2O, good for me, good for you. Hey, you know what? Looks like we ran out of time on this program. So anyway, that was my story about my Gremlin. 73 Gremlin, yeah. Kept saying 72. 1973 Gremlin. AMC, that was. Anyway, good radio, good car. Ended up wrecking it. But I'll tell you about that on another day. I'm going to go ahead and tell you a nice little story from the Bible. John 7:53 through something or other. All right. We're going to go on to our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. Alrighty. Our Daily Bread's devotional today is called A Stone's Throw Away. Now, can't figure out why that didn't come down. Oh, that's because blank. I'll be reading John 7:53 through 8:11. And watch my if you're keeping up with your Bible in the year, then you'll be reading Isaiah 7 through 8 and Ephesians 2. All right, just a stone thrown stows away. Just a stone throws away. That will be our devotion today. And I tell you what, anything you want with God is just a stone's throw away. Or a prayer. Depends on what you want. You know you can pray for it. And if you believe within your heart, totally and fully and confidentially, your prayer will be answered. I tell you, I am here as living proof. And I've got friends to actually tell you how they've been healed due to the fact of prayer. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to answer that prayer every time in the way you want it answered. But I tell you this much, he will answer your prayer. Now, sometimes the greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. That leads me to a song, but I'm not going to sing it because we're going to go ahead and do John 7:53 through 8:11. All righty? Well, alrighty then. Now, wait just a minute. That says 8:53. 7:53. Okay. The earliest manuscripts and mainly other ancient witnesses do not have John 7:53 through 8:11. A few manuscripts include those verses wholly or in part. After John 7:36, John 21:25, Luke 21:38, or Luke 24:53. So therefore, in the version of the Bible that I'm looking at, which is the New International Version, I will not be able to read that. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to the... Wait a minute. Where's it at? Hold on. New American Standard Bible. We'll see if we can't find it there. New American Standard. Okay, that wasn't much. There we go. It says, everyone went to his home. There's your New American Standard. That is 7:53. Now we're going to start with the 8:11. I don't know why it starts way up there. But Jesus went to the Mount of Olives. Everyone went to their home. But Jesus went to the Mount of Olives. Early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people were coming to him. And he sat down and began to teach them. The scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman caught in adultery, and having set her in the center of the court, they said to him, Teacher, this woman has been caught in adultery, in the very act. Now, in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. What then do you say? They were saying this, testing him, so that they might have grounds for accosting him. But Jesus stooped down, and with his fingers wrote on the ground. But when they persisted in asking him, he straightened up and said to them, He who is without sin among you, let him be the first to throw a stone at her. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. When they heard it, they began to go out one by one, beginning with the older ones, and he was left alone, and the women were and the woman where she was, in the center of the court. Straightening up, Jesus said to her, Woman, where are they? Did not one condemn you? She said, No, no one, Lord. And Jesus said, I do not condemn you either. Go from now on and sin no more. And there you have it. That would be John 7:53 and 8:11. So, actually that was 8 through 11. 11 through, 8:11 through. That's what I mean. It was 8 through 11. That doesn't even look right. Let me find that. Wait a minute. Something's not right. You know what? I'm going to have to do this tomorrow. How about this? Wake up. That ain't right. Hold on. Go to sleep. Nope, that was right, I guess. Anyway, it says 8:11, which means I should have only been reading one little verse out of that, but I think I was supposed to read the whole thing because I read the whole thing of 8, which is fine because it gives you the better standpoint. You know, you can go through the Bible and you can pick out one little thing here, one little thing there, and stand on it and condemn people on it. And, well, if you don't read the whole sentence and you just take that one thing out of there, you can take that out of context. And you can stand on something forever and stomp your foot up and down, and it's still out of context and it's still not right. So, when I take something and I stand on it and I say, you know what, you can blah, 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 this, well, I want people to know what all that is about. So I like to read the whole text surrounding it. Anyway, that being said, this is Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? You know, thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show because, well, I appreciate all the time that you guys spend with me. You know, I'm going to have to say, you know, God loves you and so do I, so have a blessed day and come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here. I hope you are too. Goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.